I was going to title this video as Know the Difference Between Friend and Acquaintance. But I've changed my mind. This video is going to be different. Instead, I hope for you to learn what a friendship is and how to evaluate it. There was a video I posted, my first ever video in fact. It talked about being careful with who you hang out with. Perhaps this video might be similar, but I want to reiterate that topic again because it is such an important topic. The environment and who you're around matters a lot. It can literally make or break your career. It can make or break your life. It can literally decide how your family goes, how your well-being goes. You can decide how your health goes. So to know what a friendship is, before I quickly introduce it, I'm very black and white about this topic. I'm either one end of the spectrum or another end. To me, there is no in between. You've got to be all in or you stay out. So I'm going to tell you, a friendship to me doesn't matter on whether you like sports or you like some nonsense video game or some nonsense thing that wastes your life, whether you like TikTok or Instagram. That's not a friendship. That's a sinking ship. Instead, a real friendship is where you're comfortable with openly discussing what you want to achieve and how you want to achieve it without being clowned for it. I've mentioned this before in a previous video. That's what I call a real friendship. However, there are more details which I'm going to address real quick. Based off the basic principles of trust, integrity, loyalty, everyone should know that's part of a friendship. However, if we expand a bit more, friendships are really intimate relationships in a sense that you and your friend group are always discussing about something that can only be discussed amongst you guys. I think the best way to evaluate a friendship is when you're talking about a really big goal and to see whether they laugh at you or they back you in. I'm not going to give you the common ones of whether they talk crap to your face and say good behind your back. That's already easy to know. A good friendship is built on what you do in life. It's built on whether you have similar values. Values is the key word. Whether you guys both value your health, your fitness, whether you value making it in life, that's where I think a real friendship would spark. Now, jumping back to what is not a friendship. What is not a friendship is where you walk around an institution and you just bump into them and say hi or talk some casual, random small talk. That is not a friendship. That is more like being an acquaintance. Say, for example, if you're at school or university and you bump into someone, you say hi to them or talk to them about some random stuff that's not going to benefit you, that is not a friendship. If you call them a friend, you've got to reevaluate that. That's just an acquaintance. If you call someone a friend, where in instances that you exchange homework with each other, in my opinion, that's not a friendship. That's again being an acquaintance. An acquaintance is someone you just casually discuss with. And you can use this to evaluate whether you're a friend or not. A friend is someone who you can talk to about anything. And that is really hard to find. Evaluating your level of friendships doesn't come down to your interests that much anymore. It comes down to what you value in life. You might not have the same aspirations, though that is important. Values is what matters most. If you guys maybe support the same ideologies, you can call that a friendship to a degree. If you guys have the same aspirations and you want to build each other up, 100% that's a friendship. A friendship is where you build each other up. I'm referencing off the last 2 videos ago. It's not where you tear each other down and give each other stick for doing the good things. So when you bump into people, evaluate how often you converse with them, what you converse about, and why you're conversing. If it's some random small talk with the whole of your state or country, they're not your friends. That's not a level of friendship. You've got to be all in with it, or you've got to get rid of those people. Because in life, everyone has a small circle of friends. People, if they're doing life correctly, in terms of their friends, they should only have 5 or 6 friends max. I'm not going to put a quantitative value, but in my opinion, I don't think it should be double digits. Now, this might be an interesting take. Let me know what you thought of it. Is it success or shame? The choice is yours.